Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Katelyn and today we are filming a monthly reflect and reset, and I'm really excited because I haven't filmed one of these in what feels like months. Like I literally think it's been months since I filmed one of these, just because life has happened and we've been busy and they just like haven't been top priority for me to film. And truthfully, not a lot's been going on the last few months, so I was like, okay, these can kind of go on the back burner for a minute. But I'm like, I want to get back into it towards the end of the year. You know, we're getting to the end here. And I want to try to hold myself accountable for some of my goals and like just work forward. And, you know, it's the end of the year, so you kind of got to wrap everything up. So today we are doing our October monthly reset, reflect. I don't really have a ton of things to like chit chat about, but like normally I was like doing monthly goals, like kinda, but I was also just like focusing on my like yearly goals. So maybe I'll just kind of touch on my yearly goals and see how we're doing. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Let me go grab my journal. I didn't really plan this out real. I'm gonna tell you right now, one of my yearly goals was to journal every day, and that has not happened. I have been a slacker on my journal, but I love it when I flip through it. Okay, let's see here. Looking at my goals for 2023. Wow, this is almost a year old. Crazy. All right, so yeah, I feel like the last time I talked about this was when I had just finished the 75 hard, and my main goal this year was that I wanted to become the healthiest version of myself, and I truly hit that in like beginning of August when I finished the 75 hard. And I've fallen off the tracks a bit, I will say. Like I think I'm only working out like 3 to 4 times a week right now. We're not eating the healthiest. We're still trying our best, but like we're definitely eating out again. Not as much, but more than I'd like to be. But yeah, overall been doing good. I wanted to either lose 40 pounds or be comfortable with my weight. 100 rides I've completed also. I'm looking at my list here. Maybe I'll put it up beside me. 100 rides I have completed, which is awesome. Lose 40 pounds or become comfortable with my weight. I am surpassed half of this, and like so far I've lost 25 pounds this year. So I'm like really happy with that. I've gained back about 2 to 3 pounds. It depends on the day. Just from like kind of falling off the wagon the last like 2 months since we've been home from Disney. But like I said, I'm kind of getting back into it. So I'm working towards it. I feel totally comfortable in my body. I like don't look at myself and I don't feel gross about myself. Like it was just a terrible thing to feel. Like I hope, like I don't want anybody to have to feel that way because it sucks. But I'm definitely becoming more comfortable with my weight. I'm like learning to accept my body at every stage that I'm at. I'm not like just constantly looking for the next thing. I'm happy right now, even though I gained like 2 to 3 pounds after I finished my little, like my workout thing, the 75 hard challenge. I'm okay with it. Like I'm not like super happy that I did, but like I'm not like beating myself up about it. So that's good. Journal daily have not done, and obviously that kind of is dead for now, but I'm trying my best. I really want to, so I guess I can show you guys quick. I've been journaling like kind of like scrapbook type from our trip. So I have like some of these pages here. I've only done like 3 days, I think, of our actual trip. Yeah, that's it so far, but I'm like backtracking, and then once I finish those, then I will hopefully get back into like journaling fairly often. I even like had an ambition to like when I finished the days, I like did my September month, and I like never did anything after that. So I might just kind of tape September together and then just start when I can. But I feel like now that it's getting to be colder again and like, you know, you're inside more and whatever, I probably will lean more into the journal. Learn more about hormonal health. I really tried to learn about this at the beginning of the year, and then I kind of dwindled off, but I want to look more into this again like in the next couple months just because I still don't understand all the phases. I know that there's phases. I know there's 4 different phases, and I know your body feels different ways in each phase, and there's certain things and certain things you can do and certain things you can eat to help, like, you know, thrive during those weeks. But I still need to learn about them. So I need to do that. Eat out less and cook at home more. 100% we've been doing that. Okay, read 30 books, read 5 nonfiction books. I have not. I've read 3 nonfiction books, and I think I said this in my last one, I really don't think that's going to change. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. And then I wanted to read 30 altogether. I think right now I'm definitely behind. I know that 1,000,000%. I'm at 18 books this year so far, so I need to kind of power through. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish 12 books in 2 months. That will probably, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm going to try my best to get as close to 30 as I can. I just need to prioritize reading a lot more. Become more financially smart. We kind of changed, I think I talked about this last time, we changed some of these goals, so I won't really touch on these ones right now, just because like throughout the year, like we've kind of shifted our like finances. But I will say I definitely feel more comfortable with money, and I'm more aware of the money that Austin and I have as a unit, because before truly Austin like did a lot of the finances, but now he still does them, but I'm just more aware of them. And I actually care to be. Like before, obviously Austin was like, you know, let me open this bit. Austin was like, here, like we're doing this or whatever, like, do you want to know? And I just really was like, I don't want to care. It stresses me out to even think about money or look at money, so I don't care. But now I'm more aware, which is a good step for me. Okay. Be a better friend. Go out or host one friend a month. Connect with old friends weekly by phone or by text. This one's tricky because it's like, you know, I feel like I reach out not as much maybe as like other people would want me to, but you know, a friendship is both ways. So I feel like the friends that I do reach out to are the ones that also reach out to me. And at the beginning of the year, I kind of tried to reach out to a few friends from like older friends from the past, and like it didn't, I don't know, it wasn't 100% of, I don't know how to explain this. Sometimes you just drift away from people, and it's okay. And there's people that are gonna come into your life and stay, and there's gonna come people that come into your life and leave, and they're only supposed to be there for a certain amount of time. And I feel like a lot of the friends that I had in like high school and university are just not like those friends that are gonna be there forever. Unfortunately, like I would love for some of them to be, but some of them just aren't. Some of them are for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I also just like, I really struggle, and it's like I have a really like I have a very social job, so all day I'm talking to people. I mean, a lot of my job, I guess I'm quiet, but like I still, you know, have to interact and speak with like a lot of different people in the day. So when I get home, I'm just exhausted. And like, you know, some people from work texted me today and they were like, do you want to come out tomorrow for Halloween? And I'm just like, I really appreciate the offer, and I just say no because I'm just tired, and I like to be at home, and I like to be a homebody, and like I like to, you know, bake bread, and I like to sit and watch shows and read and color and journal. And it's just like, I appreciate the offer, and I always do, but I just feel like because I say no so often, people just kind of forget, and they're just like, oh, well, she doesn't really care, she doesn't really want to come out with us. So it's just, it is what it is. Like, I know that the friends that truly like love me and care for me and like really are like my genuine friends, like they know that that's how I am, and they accept that, and like, you know, I still make time to see them whenever I can. And yeah, so anyways, my little rant about friends. And then work on being better in my marriage. 2 days a month. Oh my gosh, 2 days per month, 1 in and 1 out of the house. We have not been doing that, but we had definitely been better in our marriage. I feel like we have this year been better in our marriage than previous years, but I like, not that we've been bad in our marriage ever. Like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like Austin and I are just like solid. Like we're just a solid pair, and like we just work really well together, and he truly is just like a reflection of me. Like we're just reflections of each other, and like we just get along really well, and like I don't ever feel like neglected because we don't go on dates or whatever, because we make time for each other all the time. So it's just like, I don't know. We're definitely doing good, but we're not doing 2 dates a month because dates are expensive. And I think I remember saying this last time. We were going on these dates, and it was like, this is fun, but like we also could just sit at home. We can also just watch a movie. Like we could just prioritize watching a movie together at home. So anyway, more daily undivided attention. I feel like we do that, and be more emotionally available in times of need. And I feel like we have been this year. So love that for us. Okay, so that was my little goal touchdown. I really want to work on my goals for next year in the next like month or so, obviously because it's coming to the end of the year. But I want to make goals that I really am able to like achieve this year, because I feel like a lot of these ones were very like, sorry, Cooper's snoozing over here and he just groaned because he was stretching. I feel like a lot of these ones were like very broad, like you can kind of take them however you want. But anyway, that's the goals. So let's go into the favorites, because this is the fun one. We don't really talk too much about favorites, truly, because I don't really try a lot of new things every month. Excuse me. But these have been the favorites so far. First category is games. Not super big in gaming this month. Have gotten into Stardew Valley again, which I will say Austin and I both have been grinding out our Stardew Valley farms, and I just love it. I love watching people play Stardew Valley, and I love playing Stardew Valley. And gaming is like one of the things where I tried to put it on my channel for a little while, and I think like a few people actually have found me through like my Animal Crossing videos that I had posted a couple years ago. But the thing with gaming and like posting gaming content is like I just like to game when I just want to chill. I don't want to talk. I want to put on a video. I want to put on some music, put on an audiobook, and just chill and play my games. So that's why it's never been like a thing on my channel to like continue, even though it's something that I love. But yeah, that was just, sorry, a side point. But Stardew Valley has been a go-to again recently. Books. I have read one book this month, and it was Throne of Glass, and I really liked it. It was hard to get into, I will say, but it's good. Like once I was into it, it was good. I get it. I understand a little bit of the hype that's going on. It's just, it's not like 100% one that I love so far. Like this series, I'm only on the second book, but like with ACOTAR, I guess because it's such a small series, it's like I was hooked right away. No, that's a lie. I was hooked after the like halfway through the first book. So, you know, you never know. My feelings might change here in the second book. But anyway, Throne of Glass is the only book I've read this month, and it was good. I gave it 4 stars. Okay, lots of things that I've been watching this month. Maybe this is why I haven't been reading a lot, because I've just been like consumed with like TV and movies and stuff. But beginning of this month, it might have also been the end of last month, I can't really remember the timeline, but when Ahsoka came out on Disney Plus, Austin told me, well, before it even came out, Austin told me that he was requiring me to watch Rebels before I watched Ahsoka. And I was like, okay, yeah, because I had kind of watched a little bit of the Clone Wars. I basically watched like all the Ahsoka episodes, and I liked them, and he was like, you're gonna love Rebels. And I was like, okay, it's kind of childish, but I'll watch it. Oh my gosh, I was so wrong. I loved Rebels. Rebels is so good. I could cry thinking about how much I love Rebels. As soon as I finished it, I said to Austin, I'm like, I want to watch that again. Like, it was so good. And so in turn, after I finished watching Rebels, I was able to watch Ahsoka, because I literally finished Rebels the week that the last episode of Ahsoka aired on Disney Plus. So I like got to binge watch all the Ahsoka episodes at once, and oh my gosh, it was so good. And like Austin and I were saying, like it was fun for me to watch like Rebels and then right away get Ahsoka, but like for him, he watched Rebels like years ago and then got to see Ahsoka now. So he's like, that's also fun because he had to wait for it, but I was like, it's fun for me because I just got to go right into it. But I loved it. Like I loved both of them so much, but like with Ahsoka, since it's newer, I just thought like the casting they had was so good. I just loved it. I loved it, and I feel like they're gonna do a second one. I don't even know if it's been announced or what, but I feel like they have to. They have to do multiple because it was amazing, and they kind of left it on a cliffhanger, so they have to. But it was so good. I loved watching it. Other things. Okay, so this month we have gotten into our fantasy sports era. So I don't know why, but like I've always wanted to like be a part of like fantasy whatever for sports, like fantasy football, fantasy hockey, whatever. So this year I said to Austin, I was like, let's do a little fantasy hockey league, because it was right before hockey season, or I think hockey season had just started, like the preseason had just started. So Austin was like, well, like we can't really do it unless we have like other people to do it with. So we texted Justin and Alexis, which are our friends from Texas, and we were like, because they also like hockey. So we were like, would you guys want to do a fantasy hockey league with us? And they were like, yes. So we did it, and it's the 4 of us, and I have been loving it. I have been like, so normally like we watch the like Leafs games, well, Austin always does. I like watch them here and there, but now that I have lots of teams and like lots of players to watch, I'm like loving watching all the games, and it's just like entertaining, and I love checking my stats. I love checking on my team. I'm not doing too hot right now. At the beginning I was like in the middle of the pack, and now I'm at the bottom, but it's okay. My team will come back up. It's fine. But yeah, I've been loving the fantasy hockey league. And then Brandon, Heidi, Austin, and I have all started a basketball fantasy league, because Brandon and Heidi really like basketball, and like Austin and I really aren't into basketball that much, but we were telling them about the hockey league, and I was like, we could do a basketball league, and they were down for it. So I was like, I'm down. It's so fun. So that literally just started this week. So that one is like fresh, but I don't even know what place I'm in with that. Let's see. Oh, I'm in last place. That one too. I'm in last place. Austin's in the lead, Brandon, Heidi, and then myself. So anyways, it's really fun. I really like it. And it's just like a fun thing to do with your friends. And then we're like texting each other all the time, and we're like, you know, trash talking, but also just like cheering each other on. And it's really fun. So I've been having a lot of fun with the fantasy sports. And then of course, you know that we saw the Eras movie. I have only seen it once. Possibly at the end of this weekend I will have seen it twice, because my mom really wants to go. It's her birthday today, actually. The day 1989 comes out. But it's her birthday today, and she's like, let's go. So we were probably going on Sunday, because we want to try and go when there's like not a ton of people in the theater, just so it's more of a chill experience. Because when Austin and I went for the opening night, oh my gosh, that was an experience. There was like, everybody was like standing up, jumping around, like singing. It was crazy. It was like, it was a lot. And like, I'm just glad people were having fun for sure. But like, there were moments where I was like, okay, this is a little bit too much for me. Like the shrieking and the screaming and like the phone flashlights in other people's faces. I was like, okay, let's relax just a bit. But it was really fun. But yeah, we're trying to go again, but when it's a little bit calmer. Okay, and then lifestyle things. The main thing I need to talk about is that I have started making sourdough bread, and I am in love with it. I love making sourdough bread. I am truly turning into that person. I'm making it my personality. I cannot see myself buying like bread from the store ever again, because of how good the sourdough tastes, and truly how easy it is. Like there's a lot of process to it, but it really is a simple process. Like you just have to wait extended periods of time like in between your steps, but overall it's amazing. Love it. Eventually I will do a video, I'm sure, talking all about it and like showing you guys how I make my bread, but right now I'm still fresh, I'm still new, but so far love it. Other thing is my coloring book and my markers, and you know what, I'll get them out, I'll show you them, because realistically I'm not going to put an overlay on this video. Okay, so these coloring books have been all over TikTok, and that's how I found them, and I just like fell in love. So she does these drops, and the books sell out so fast. So anyways, here they are. These are Bobby Goods. I can leave the information in the description box below, but Bobby Goods, and this is like the style. They're like these little puppies and bears, and they're just so cute. So I'll kind of just flip through a couple of the ones I've already done. So there's like a little tea party and the little nursery, and what else? Oh, the bubble bath. Love the bubble bath. And then this is the one I'm in the middle of right now. It is them making acai bowls. So freaking cute. But yeah, they have tons of just cute little designs. There's a car wash, a hair salon. This one's so cute. The like hot air balloons. Oh, I just love, look, a produce stand. Okay, but I really have been loving coloring and just like relaxing, watching videos, listening to music. It's been a vibe. It's great. And again, because we're getting into the colder months and like just being at home, it's just like been really nice to just like chill, you know? But yeah, so love my coloring books. And then the last thing is just my pins. As always, I uploaded a video a couple weeks ago, I think at this point, reorganizing all my pins, and you guys were so nice in the comments. Like, I really thought that people were gonna be like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen, like why would she upload this? And you guys loved it. Like, it definitely was like a lower ranking video of mine, which I fully assumed, but you guys were like, I love this, this was so cozy. Like, all your comments were so nice, and I was just like so happy because I love pins, and I know a lot of you guys like pins. So the pin event and the pins and everything, like always, pins are just like such a random favorite for me to say, but I just love my pins, and I love going to the pin events, and I love interacting with people. And this pin event, we met so many subscribers, and it was just like mind-blowing, and like it's just so fun. I think I was saying this to who was I saying this to? I feel like it was Jen, but I don't remember. So I'm sorry if this was you and it wasn't Jen, but anyways, I was saying this to someone, how it's really just nice to be able to like see people in person, like who watch my videos. And like, even if you've never commented on any of my video before, and like you came up to me at the pin event and you were like, hi, I watch your videos, and like, I don't know, it's just like really cool to be able to put like a face to like essentially like a number that I see. Like, you know, I see that whatever 400 people watch this video. It's like, it's just cool to see like one face that watches the video. Like, it's just crazy. It's a crazy world. It's crazy what, you know, this is just something that like I do for fun, and it's just like fun that people watch and interact, and like I get to meet some of you guys in person, and it's just, anyways, it's the best. So yeah. Okay, well, that is my little rambly fall October reset reflect video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I'll be able to do a November and December one as well. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate your support and your love, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.